What's one?
Oh, Wales.
Volunteer.
Why not done?
The other sessions there. What's that?
It's live now.
Okay, we know about it.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. It's nice to have you once again. My name is Bimbo Adujoju, and I will be your anchor for today's session. And I will be talking about creating your digital marketing strategy. Yesterday, we had an amazing time talking about build your online presence and sell online, build your brand and sell online. So today, we'll be talking about creating your digital marketing strategy. Um, the agenda for today, we'll talk about introduction to digital marketing. We'll also talk about discover digital marketing channels and also build a digital marketing plan. So these are the things that we hope to talk about today. First, what is digital marketing? Digital marketing is a form of marketing using the internet and its tools. Um, we have examples like the social media, you have web um, ad, web advert, and so on and so forth. So digital marketing is about marketing products and services using the internet and its associated tools. Now let's talk about this. What opportunities might you get from being online? Please do use the chat box. I have my colleague on the chat box, Lutana Wanjagu, will be interfacing with you on the chat box. If you have a question, please do drop your questions, and Lutana will be there to respond to those questions. And when it's time for me to look at what is being said on YouTube, I might be able to answer to some of those questions. So please do tell us what opportunities might you get from being online. Please do tell us, use the chat box, go ahead and tell us. We live in a mobile world. Everything we do, it's about using our mobile phones to achieve most of those things, from productivity to social media to even watching movies. There are over 747 million SIM connections in sub-Saharan Africa. 91% of South Africans own mobile phones. 80% in Kenya and Nigeria, respectively. So this is telling us that most of the things we do revolves around the use of the mobile phones. About 65% of the active mobile phone users in Nigeria have shopped on the internet. 65% of active mobile users, which invariably is telling us that most of the people that use mobile phones in Nigeria in particular use smartphones. Now let's look at this. 80% of sales come from only 20% of the population of for most brands rather. Businesses must find their target audience to stay relevant and drive sales. Now, that is where demographic comes in. Who is your target audience? Male, female, young or old, between a certain age, location, their interest. You must find your target audience in order for you to stay relevant in business and drive sales. For example, you deal in plus size underwears. Your target audience will be plus size women. So when you're advertising your product and services, you target this specific audience. So reaching more people globally, we have what we call the trends. the trends, telling you about your customers, what is being talked about, what is researched about, what they are looking for. So the trend help you to gain insight into what people are yearning about. So this gives you an opportunity to be able to reach people and solve their problems. You explore what the world is searching about. What are they talking about? What are they interested in? Now, when you're able to solve the problem of what people are looking for, then you are running a business. Also, learning about customers, insight. So, you have quite a number of tools that help you learn about customers to gain insight. Now, the social media platforms give you tools that give you insight in what people are talking about, what people are interested in, what people are yearning for. So, learning about your customers is a very vital thing in your business, your digital marketing goals. You know what your customers are yearning for, you know what they are looking for, and you understand the trend, the rate, or what they are yearning for, what they are looking for. So, this helps you to serve them better. Gain insight with social media analytics. You have the social media analytics, you have YouTube analytics, and all of these analytics give you a statistics analyzing how things happen. How many people view your content, how many people are looking for this, how many people want that, how many people click on your ad, how many people saw your ad, what impression is your ad making. So it gives you an insight. You gain insight. You gain insight into your digital marketing, into what you're advertising, into your product and services, into customers' demand. So, insight, social media gives you insight through the analytics of what customers are asking for, what customers are yearning for, how you can serve them best. Because the insight is what gives you an idea of how best to take care of the problems that customers have. So let's talk about building your audience profile. Content. Content is very important. How they are reacting to your messages is also very, very important. Your content is what keeps them engaged. Your content is what determines if they will continue to see or watch what you have to say. Your content is what say if they would actually go and check out what you have available for them. So your content is very important. Content. Then audience. Who are you reaching out to? Who are you reaching out to? That is where we talk about demography. Are they male? Are they female? Are they young? Are they old? What age grade do they belong? Then conversation. How engaging are your content? Are you engaging your customers? What actions are they taking? Is there any conversion? Like for people who have seen your content, are they visiting your website? Are they visiting your social media pages? Are they, making inquiries? Are they buying? This is also very important. Then traffic source. Where is your traffic coming from? Is it from a social media handle? Is it from your display ad? Is it from your search ad? So you need to know where your traffic is coming from. This is how you build your audience profile so you understand, okay, most of my traffic is coming from Facebook, or most of my traffic is coming from my Instagram followers. So you need to be able to understand where your traffic is coming from to enable you understand how to drive your sales. Now, let's look at communicating and support of customers. You should be able to communicate properly with your customers, engage them, and also offer them support. Customers will always ask questions. So you should be there timely to respond to some of their questions. Some will be there to make inquiries. So how you communicate is important. Very, very important to your business, because this review is what other customers see to give them confidence about doing business with you. So it is very important for you to be able to communicate effectively and efficiently with your customer and also be able to give them support when need be. So at this point, I would be pausing for question. If you have a question, please drop your question on the chat box. Um, I would be checking for questions now. If there's any question I need to respond to, I would respond to it. If not, then maybe Lotana will have to respond to most of your questions. Okay. At the moment, there seem to be no question. So I will move on. If there's any question, Lotana will do well answering those questions. So please keep dropping your question, and Lotana would respond to those questions. So let's talk about digital marketing channels. The key channels to consider for digital marketing. You have the search engine optimization. You have the search engine marketing. You have the social media marketing. You have the display marketing, email marketing, and content marketing. Now let's look at the search engine optimization. The search engine optimization is about optimizing your website. That is to tweak your website in such a way that it appears quick enough when results are popped up. When there is a display of results in a search, the first few results you see are the ones that are paid for. That's a paid ad. That's a search engine marketing now. Those are the ones that come up first. Then beneath those ones, you get the websites that are optimized, properly optimized. So on the first page, websites that appear that are not search engine, that are not paid for, are the ones that are properly optimized. Properly optimized. Now, optimization of your website is free. All you have to do is just helping Google to understand what your website is about, what you do, what your business is about, and a few tweaks here and there. Then search engine marketing is about paying for advert to appear in the search engine. You pay for your website to appear in the search engine. Those are the ones that you see AD in the square. That is where we talk about search engine marketing. So they rank first in the search results. Then we have the social media marketing, that is using social media network to gain traffic and attention and to reach insight into your line of business, gives traffic to your network, to your social media page, and also give attention and Instagram. So now let's display ad now. The display ad, the display marketing is a type where you get banners pop up on searches or on websites. For example, you're searching for results or you're browsing a particular website, you get to see a banner pop up of an ad. So there are online advertisement that comes in different forms on different websites across the internet. Then you have the email marketing. Many of us have received such emails where people or company advertise products and services to you by communicating with you via your email. They send you an email trying to communicate with you. Then lastly, you have the content marketing. Content marketing is about creating and sharing different types of content such as blogs, posts, videos, guides, infographics in order to attract attention and drive traffic. So content has to do with you know videos, pictures, posts, and so many other things. It's about what you have to share about your business, your product, or your service. Now, let's talk about getting started with search marketing. Search marketing. The first thing that you get up there is a search query. The search query. And also, from the results you can see up there, you can see the first couple of searches are the paid text, the paid ads, the paid ads. So these ads are paid for. Those are the first set. Then the next set below that are the ones that are websites that are well optimized, websites that are properly optimized below the first couple of searches that are tagged as AD. Then underneath those ones are the organic site. Those are the ones that are free. They are unpaid for. Ones that are properly optimized. So people use keywords. It is very important to use the right keywords. So keywords help to drive traffic to your website. So when you're able to use the right keyword, it helps you to rank better on the internet. So organic searches are those ones that are unpaid. They are free. They give you relevant listings. Whereas the paid one are the ones that are paid, the search engine marketing. They are paid for and they rank first on search results. So let's talk about getting started with search engine optimization. The first thing you do is sign up for Search Console. You submit your content to Google. Google look through your content and vet if it's okay for them. And also, if it meets up with their policies, then they monitor how you're doing in search. So in the console, you're able to tweak. Now, this is about tweaking your website for it to come out quickly in the search using the relevant keywords. You find keywords that are very relevant, keywords that are searchable, keywords that drive traffic. So these keywords are what helps your content to move better in the search result. Then also you get alerts on critical issues. So once you sign up, you get alerts on critical issues. Then also help Google to find your content. You submit a site map. That is the map of how your site is from all of your pages, how each of your pages can be reached. Then also you promote your site offline and online, both off and on. You promote your site by using social media to generate traffic to your site. You can use social media marketing. You can use search marketing and telling people about your website as well. So this is offline and online promotion of your website. And also you share new content as soon as possible, as quickly as possible, frequently share new content. Your website should not just be static. There should always be something new on your website. So this would help to generate new interest in what you have on your website. Then also, you help Google and users to understand your content. Your content should be unique, they should be accurate, and your title page should be very accurate. So people should be able to understand what you have on your website. People should be able to see it, read it, and get to really understand what you're talking about. Then also create good titles and snippets. Use heading tags to emphasize important text. So if there's any important text, you can use a bold heading, just like you see on the heading of what we're reading now. Help Google and users to understand your content. So use heading tags so that people can understand exactly what you're talking about. Now let's talk about the search engine optimization tips. Run keyword research. You should research for relevant keyword for your search, your website. There are keywords that are very good that drives traffic. For example, I'm selling shoes. I can use keywords like maybe they're running shoes. I can use keywords like running shoes or maybe the name of the brand. I can say exercise and all of those things. Maybe soft sole, keywords that are very relevant to your product and service. Now, this helps to generate traffic towards your website. Then publish useful and high quality content. Contents that are very relevant, contents that are very useful. Then lastly, make web pages search friendly. Your web page should be easy to search. People should not have to click through multiple pages to be able to find a relevant content. So they should be easily accessible. So whoever is designing your website should be able to put your content in places that can easily be found. They don't have to click through multiple pages to access a relevant content. So let's talk about building visibility with Google My Business now. This is where we talk about Google My Business. Google My Business is a tool that has been created by Google for business owners to take advantage of, where it helps customers to find you on the internet. Google gives you a voice, a view on the internet where people can find your business. And also Google creates a website, a form of a website for your business. Now, it's like a social media page for businesses, but this is strictly for business, not for personal interaction. It is strictly for business, where you can have everything about your business, your pictures, videos, your call to action buttons, direction, and also by getting on Google My Business, you get on the map. People can find you on Google Map. So when people are looking for your business place, they can easily locate it on the map because you have a pin on the map. So you can share business updates, upcoming events, if you have deals that are coming up, special events or coupons. And also you should always respond to reviews by using Google My Business. So we can help your business to get on Google. We can help your business to get on Google by we have a program right now. We have a Google My Business program that we're currently running, helping small and medium businesses get on the map. So if you have a business, you can let us know on the chat box and we'll reach out to you on how we can help your business get on Google. So let's talk about free marketing kits from Google My Business. You get free stickers and posters, social media posts, and so many other things that you're able to get by using Google My Business. So from your business profile on Google, you're able to get all of these free things, the stickers, the posters, the social media posts. Google help to advertise your business at no cost. At no cost. They help to drive online traffic towards your business. So let's talk about the difference between the search engine optimization and the search engine marketing. Like I said earlier, the search engine optimization is totally free, totally free. All you need to do is sign up to optimize your website. You sign up to optimize your website. Follow the Google guidelines and a few other things that you need to do. But the search engine marketing is paid for. You pay for search listings. You bid on keywords. Now, in the search engine optimization, you optimize keywords. That is, you tweak keywords to work for you. But here in the search engine marketing, you bid for relevant keywords. You bid for it, you pay for it, and you pay to be listed in search. So if you see from your screen, you can see AD here on the search engine marketing angle. You can see AD means add. But if you look to my left hand side, there is no ad there. It is an organic search. So this is where we talk about search engine optimization and search engine marketing. Search engine optimization is free. You only optimize keywords. But in search engine marketing, you bid for keywords and you pay for search listings. So now, how do you get started with search engine marketing? You create a campaign in the Google Ads. So you log into Google Ads, you select a search campaign type, and you select your campaign goals. What do you want to achieve? Is it that you want to drive sales? Is it that you want to reach out to people? Whatever thing that you want to achieve, you select your goals. Then pick the right keywords. You align keywords that are are in line with your business goals. Like we saw example earlier, I was giving an example, you're selling running shoes. You can use keywords like running shoes, exercise shoes, soft soles, and things like that. Keywords that are in line with your business goals. Then Maybe it could be exercise in Abuja or something, keywords that are in line with selling running shoes, remember. Then you manage match types. You pick the right keywords and manage the match types. Okay, which keywords match with your business goals? Then you refine with negative keywords. If these keywords are negative, you tweak them. Look for keywords that would help to drive traffic to your business. Then make sure you write a compelling ad. You know, an ad that would focus on user benefits, an ad that will tell user that, okay, we have you in mind. Let's say, for instance, you're still talking about running shoes. You make them, in your ad, they get to see that, okay, by wearing these shoes, they can wear it for 24 hours without having, discomfort because the soles are very soft. Now, this is telling the user that, okay, yes, when you wear these shoes, it gives you all the maximum comfort that you require. You don't have to pull them off at every opportunity you get. Then make a copy that appeals across all devices. Okay, you're testing it across mobile, web, and multiple devices. This copy should appeal across all of these devices. Then focus on headline imageries. What is the headline? Because headlines help to drive interest in content. Look at, for example, when we're looking at the news, the headline is what determines if people will read the news or not. So broadcasters look for captivating headlines. Sometimes, these headlines do not even align with the content, and Google clamp down on things like that. So your headline should not mislead people. They should focus on what your content is talking about, but you should find a compelling headline. Then also implement all ad extensions. You have various extensions like, um, adding more information. Extension is adding information to your ad. So you have to add as many information as possible that focuses on your business goals, that focuses on your business, what you're trying to talk about, what you're trying to tell people about your business. So let's talk about search engine marketing tips. Optimize your keyword list. You've already bidded for your keyword and you have to optimize, that is tweaking your keyword to be in line with your business goals. Then boost your ad with extension. We talked about extension earlier, adding extra information. So you have to add extra information why you're different, why people should recognize you and not your competitors. So that is those extra information, making people understand that, okay, yes, I think I should buy this product. I think I should patronize this business. Then connect your analytic your analytic account on within your account. So you are able to see how many people click on your ad, how many people view your ad, and help you to see the click-through rate. The click-through rate is talking about the number of clicks against the number of impression. How many people saw the ad, how many people click it. So the number of clicks divided by the number of impressions that is being created is what we call the click-through rate. So that is where we talk about conversion. Now let's talk about growing your business on social media. First, are we looking to generate more sales? That is some of the business goals that we might be having, to generate sales. Then also to add value to your brand. You need to be able to add value to your brand. You need to be able to generate sales with your sales on your business using the social media, and also use it to improve your marketing. You talk about your business, engage your customers, make compelling ad, keep talking to them about your product and services, tell them what you have to offer, tell them your unique selling proposition, tell them the advantage you have over competitors. So this is how you grow your business on social media. Now let's look at the difference between the organic social media and the paid social media. The organic social media is free. It is free. It is free to create a business page on social media. You would only be able to reach out to your followers and their friends. Now, You have people who are following you, maybe your friends, people who like your businesses. These are the only people you reach out to. But the paid social media, you pay for views, you pay per clicks, you pay per action. Now, this you're able to choose whom you want to reach out to, whether you're reaching out to young or old, you're reaching out to people within a geographic location, you're reaching out to people different categories of people, whether they are male or female, and you are able to select the kind of people you want to reach out to. That is demographic. Now, it's not only people who follow you that you reach out to. You'll be able to reach out to people that you want to reach out to, depending on what you have in mind. Maybe it's only male you want to reach out to, or it's only female you want to reach out to, or it's only people between a certain age range or age grade that you want to reach out to. So this is the difference between the organic social media and the paid social media. The organic social media is free, the paid social media is paid for. Now let's look at getting started with social media marketing. First, identify your target audience. That is where demographics come in. Demographic is talking about who your customers are, who they are. Then location is another thing. What profession are they into? Are they students? Are they working class? Are they engineers? Are they business people? Different kinds of profession that you want to reach your target audience. Then their interest also is very important. You can select people with interest that aligns with your business, and also their behavioral pattern on social media. What are they talking about? How do they relate, and all of those things? So you can target a specific kinds of audience or specific kind of audience. Then you can choose your social media channel. You can choose your social media channel, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, whatever kind of channel that you're interested in. You can choose a specific channel. Then also post engaging content regularly. Um, Photos, videos, blogs, articles, live broadcasts, infographic. So things that will continuously engage your audience. Your audience have to, so the more you engage your audience, the more you grow your followership, and the more people get to understand your business and get to follow and get interest or pick interest in the kind of business you do. Now, let's look at some social media tips. Set a goal for yourself. Set a goal for yourself, what you want to achieve with your marketing. Set a goal. Then understand your audience. Understand your audience type. Different social media network have different kinds of audience. The audience on Facebook is different from the audience on LinkedIn. It's different from the audience on Instagram. It's different from the audience on Twitter. So you need to understand your audience type. So understanding your audience type gives you an idea on how to deal with them. Then consistency and regular updates. Consistency and regular updates is very important. You have to be consistent in your marketing, engaging your audience, and also update them. You have new products and services, update them, let them know on what products and services you have. Okay, now, guys, we have this new product that just came in. You put it up there up for your audience to see. Now, you might have audience who are actually looking for this product or service. Now, this is to generate interest in your products and services. Now, let's look at different forms of content marketing. That brings us to content marketing. Content marketing is creating and sharing of online content like videos, blogs, pictures, and so on and so forth, posts on the internet. You have videos, for example, you have blogs, I just mentioned, you have case studies, and also guides. These are different forms of content marketing. There are different kinds of content. So content marketing is about creating and sharing of online content. So let's talk about getting started with content marketing. First, build customer example profiles. The customer persona, that is the personality, the persona profile, demographics, job, position, industry, the interest, and all of this. This is what we call the persona. The demographic is talking about who your customers are. Are they male, female? Are they between a particular age range and all of that? Where do they live? Information about your customer. So this is what we talk about when we say persona profile. Then create different profile for each customer segment. You have different kinds of customer, so you create different profile for each of them. So different profile, different kinds of customers. Then map your user journey. That is, identify the steps user take from awareness to purchase. Now, how do they move? That is your conversion now between when you advertise to them and when they actually purchase. How long did it take? What is the journey like? So you have to identify the steps. Then think of questions or information required to make a purchase decision. Okay, what question should you ask, or what question should be at the back of their mind when you're going to make a purchase decision? How important is this product or service to them? Okay, I am running a dry cleaning service, and I have told my customer I do free pickup and delivery service. Now, the question is it going to be convenient for me as a customer to go to your pickup point and drop my laundry and come back there to pick it up? Is it going to be convenient? So this help you to understand how you serve your customer best. So how you want to meet their need, how you want to solve their problems. Then use content to generate business. Facilitate the customer journey. That is, help them to solve their problems. Distribute the content on the right channel to reach the target audience. Like I told you earlier, different channels for different kinds of audience. So you have to distribute content on the right channel. Different content, different channels require different approach. So you have to really understand the right channel that you're using and the right approach to this respective target audience. And also include a call to action button. Call to action button is a button on your social media page where people can be able to use to reach out to you, whether it's to call you or to send you a message or to take them to your website, or a button that makes the journey easy for them. That's what we call the call to action button. So let's talk about some content marketing tips for success. First, use content to facilitate the sales process. The content is what drives the sales. How you engage with your customers is what drives the sales. Then use storytelling to engage your audience. You should be able to take them through a journey of your product and services. Storytelling, engage them in the journey of your product and services. Engage them, use compelling ads, stories. Like if you see most of these ads, there's like network operators now, they tell a story. The ad is in form of a story. So that is where storytelling comes in to engage customers. Then also distribute the content to maximize reach. You have to distribute content. The more you distribute content, the more you engage your customers and the more you're able to reach out to more people. Then measure performance and also optimize. That is where you now use the analytics to measure performance. Okay, how is this ad performing? How many people is this ad able to reach out to? How many people or how many impressions is this ad able to create? How many people have been converted because of this ad? So you optimize. When you see where ad is not doing well, you optimize and change that. So let's look at this. Communicate at scale with email marketing. We talked about email marketing earlier, where you use email to reach out to your customers. First, you need to create personalized content. Make your customers feel warm, like you have this connection with them. For example, dear Bimbo. Now, I can see that mail is directed to me. This person actually wants to talk to me, not like dear all or hey dear. You personalize your content, you're reaching out to specific person. So it makes the customers feel welcome. Then also collect feedback. You know, what your customers have to say. Okay, they have been able to, get to meet you, what they maybe they have a feedback, they want to reach you back, talk to you regarding what you've shared with them, and also connect with already engaged audience. people you've sent emails to, engage them, you've been having this conversation, have this constant connection with them, continue to engage them, don't stay away from them, continue to give them, relevant information, keep them glued to your business. Now let's talk about getting started with email marketing. Select the email marketing platform. You have different email platforms that are free. You have like example like Mailchimp. You can select that. Then you can use more advanced platform like Active Campaign or SendGrid and Drip. So these are examples of email platform that you can use in reaching out to your audience. Then build a list of relevant contacts. There are people who can help others get emails. So you build a relevant list, like your contact list that you'd always reach out to. Then make sure that you have permission when contacting people. You don't just send different random emails to people. So get the relevant permissions when you're contacting people. Then also use your content to generate new contact. When you have new content to appeal to people, you use it to generate new contact and also invite to subscribe. Give people the option to subscribe. If they want to subscribe to your newsletter, they subscribe and engage them once they are subscribed. So you constantly keep in touch with them, send them constant newsletters, maybe on a weekly basis or quarterly basis, and continuously engage with your customers. Then segment and group the list. You have different lists and you work out different plans for these different contacts. Then lastly, create relevant and useful content. Treat your users like VIPs. Treat them like they're important because you're actually in business because of them. You're in business because of your customers. Without your customers, then there is no business. Personalize your emails, like I mentioned before. Personalizing emails makes your customers feel warm, that you have them in mind. You're talking to me in person, dear Bimbo. That is talking to me specifically. You are directly talking to me. Then make sure that the content you have is useful to them. Is useful to them. If the content is not useful, they trash it. All right. So now let's talk about email marketing success tips. Segment and group the list for relevant content. We talked about that earlier where you segment your list. So different contact lists, different content. Then keep it simple, test and send it to 2 or 3 devices such as tablets and mobile. So you test it, see how it works, then you test another one, see how it works. So it gives you an understanding on how this thing is responsive on different devices, because the way they get to see it on different devices is very important, whether people would get to really engage with the emails or not. Then make sure the open and the click rate to optimize campaign measure rather. I talked about the click rate earlier, the click-through rate. The click-through rate is the number of clicks divided by the number of impressions. So you measure it, okay, how many people are clicking on the ad? How many people actually saw the ad? Okay, fine. Let's assume that 100 people saw the ad, only 10 people clicked the ad. So it means that 10 divided by 100, that is your click-through rate. So you measure how many people opened it, how many people clicked. So this is how you measure your success with the email marketing. So now we're pausing for questions again. If you have a question, please do drop it on the chat box. Let me see if we have any question. Okay, somebody here talked about in a situation where I want to run an ad using 3D. Do you have a training for that? Since clips of these ads can be shared with a chosen social media. Okay, you want to run an ad using 3D. Now, when you want to run an ad, the question, if I get it correctly, is if we have a training specifically for 3D or to run an ad. Because I'm trying to understand what the question is actually talking about. If it's about training on 3D or training on running an ad. Now, if it's training on running an ad, yes, that is what we're doing, and this is part of the training on running an ad. 3D is also a content. It could be 3D videos. So that is why we were talking about content marketing earlier. Content marketing is creating and sharing of content such as videos on the internet, videos and pictures. That is what we're talking about. So whether it is 3D or 2D. So if it is a video or a picture or a blog, yes, you can run an ad using any of this content. So that is where we're talking about content marketing. So I see that Lutana has responded. Currently, we do not have training on 3D. That is 3D, if it's 3D. Or if it is running an ad, yes, we have trainings on running ads. And this is one of the trainings that we're currently doing. So you can make use of YouTube to learn how to do that. That is, I believe Lutana is responding to the 3D part. We don't do training on 3D. But if it's about running an ad, 3D, you can create 3D videos. Yes. So if it is a video, yes, it's a content. So content can be shared. Yes. But if it is 3D, maybe making 3D videos, no, we don't do training on that. Let me see if there are more questions. Okay, this person, Samuel Gata, talked about explaining more on SEO and SEM. Like I said earlier, SEO is search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is free. What you have to do is sign up to the console. When you sign up to the console, then you help Google with every relevant information about your business. So the essence of it is helping people find you. Now, using the relevant keywords, you optimize your keywords. Look for keywords that are very relevant to your business goals. So these are the kind of searches that come out depending on how optimized they are. When we talk about optimizing websites and all of that, it's about how much this website have been tweaked using relevant keywords. So it is these keywords that people use in finding this website. Let's say, for example, I'm saying I'm looking for Samsung phones. I just searched Samsung phones in Abuja. Now, if you have keywords like Samsung, like phones, like Abuja, or phones in Abuja, you'll be able to come out in the search as quick as possible. So this is about using relevant keywords that are that drive traffic. Search engine optimization is free. It's about optimizing relevant keywords. Then search engine marketing is for paid ad. You have pay-per-click, pay-per-view, pay-per-action. Those are the ones that come out first on a search result where you see AD. They come out first on search results. So this is the difference between the search engine optimization and search engine marketing. So let me see if there's any other question I might need to respond to. Okay, there's no other question. So we'll be moving to the final segment of this session today, build a digital marketing plan. So let's look at the 6 steps to building a digital marketing plan. First, business goals and objective. So business goals and objective. What are your business goals and objective? Secondly, the budget and resource. You have to be able to create a budget and your resources. Then your audience. Who are your audience? You have to list that out. Then decide on what channel you want to use. Are you using Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or whatever kind of channel that you want to use? Then plan your activity, how you want to engage people on these various channels. And lastly, set smart key performance indicators. So we'll be looking at these ones one after the other. Now let's look at business goals and objective. Business goals, what do you want to achieve? I'm a hairdresser now. My business goals here are to get more customers through my door, whether new or past, make more people in my area know about my business. Now, this is a business goal. So every business should have a goal, what you want to achieve. Okay, I want more people to know about my business. I want more people to come into my business. I want more people to call me on a regular basis asking about my business. Now, your business goal should also align with your online objective. Your business goal, make more people aware that you exist. Your online objective should be to increase online reach and awareness. Now, if your business goal is to sell more products, your online objective will be to increase your website sales. Now, let's look at another one. Maybe your business goal is to be found by more people. Your online objective will be to increase your social media pages likes and follows from customers. Now, let's say your business goal is to get more returning customers, and your online objective here will be to drive traffic to your website. So your business goal have to align with your online objective. Now, let's look at example of online objectives. Increase traffic to websites, increase online sales, increase social media likes and page. These are what we've talked about earlier, and also increase online reach and awareness. So these are examples of online objectives. We mentioned them in the previous slide. Now, the second thing is budget and resources. I don't have money to build a website yet because it's too expensive. Okay, fine. So what is possible for us to do? We can take advantage of social media network. You can use Google My Business. Google My Business creates a kind of website for you and also give you online presence. You can use social media pages. So if you don't have money for website, you can take advantage of every other channel that are cost effective. Maybe some of them are free, some of them will just require a little cost. So Google My Business, for example, is totally free. You don't have to pay to use Google My Business. It gives you an online presence and also put your business on the map. Now, the step 3 is the audience. Who are your target audience? Okay, I'm targeting female in my area. I'm targeting male. Most valuable customers are female above 30 years old. Okay, if that is your audience, they normally have children, work part-time. Now, this is the people that you're targeting. So you must be able to identify your audience. That is where demographic come in. Excuse me. Now, step 4, marketing channel. What marketing channel is right for you? Your online objective and your marketing channels. Now, first online objective, to have an online reach and awareness. Then you'll be talking about display ad, social media marketing, and content marketing. If your online objective is to increase your website sales, you'll be talking about search engine marketing, search engine optimization, and also email marketing. That will be the marketing channels for you. Then, if your online objective is to increase traffic to your website, you'll be talking about search engine marketing, you'll be talking about search engine optimization, and also email marketing. Lastly, if your online objective is to increase your customers' loyalty, you'll be talking about social media to engage your customers, email marketing to keep them engaged as well, and also content marketing, give them relevant content such as videos, posts, pictures, and the like. So marketing channel have to align with your online objective. So select which channel is right for you depending on your online objective. So let's look at how to choose channel based on target audience. You have the inbound marketing and the outbound marketing. So marketing strategy that attract customers by creating valuable content that are tailored to them. You create valuable content that are tailored to these specific customers. Then the outbound marketing is a marketing strategy that pushes messages to potential customers. You're pushing messages out, just like you having a broadcast. Anybody that it reaches, so only people who are interested reach back. But the inbound, you're targeting specific customers. You're attracting specific customers. So it is tailored to their own need. Your content is tailored specifically to specific customers. So this is the difference between the inbound and the outbound. The outbound is a broadcast reaching out to potential customers, like different, like a wider group of people. So people who find it interesting, find it relevant to them, will reach back. So step 5 here, we're talking about planning your activity. Focus on details and get strategic. What are the details? My online objective are to reach more people in my local area, get more returning customers. I don't have a website yet because it is a lot of investment. Now, how can I use digital to help? or how can digital help me? I talked about Google My Business earlier. It also creates a free website for you. Then you can use social media pages, set up Facebook, Instagram, and so on and so forth. Then also collect reviews, post pictures, and all of that. Then use Facebook advertising to target people within your local area. By using social media ads like Facebook, for example, there is a price for everyone. No matter how much little you have, you can always advertise as low as 1,000 naira, as low as 500 naira. It will only determine the amount you're using will only determine the number of audience you want to reach. So you can plan your activity, get your customers engaged, get listed on Google My Business, get a social media page like Facebook, especially. It is free to set up, so you don't have to use too much money to advertise to your customers. Now, step 6 is talking about SMART KPI. SMART means specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. Specific, measurable. You specify what you want to achieve. Say, for example, I want to sell 200 products within the next 6 months. I am specific. I want more sales. I have measured it 200. Is it reachable for me? Yes. If the goal is attainable. Is it relevant to my business to increase sales? Yes. The time within the next 6 months. So this is what SMART objective means. Here is an example: to increase online sales by 20% within 3 months. Specific, measurable. Is it realistic? Is it relevant? Is it time bound? Yes. To increase our brand awareness on Facebook by growing our audience with new people by 40%. Yes. So these are examples of SMART KPIs. Now let's look at digital marketing plan. Business goal, audience, channel, activity, online objective, and SMART objective. Now, business goal is to reach out to people in my area. That is a broad business goal. Audience, are they female or male, young or old? Now, here in this audience is females between the ages of 39 to 45 within my local area, and they should be past customers. Now, looking at the channel, we're talking about the local search engine optimization of Facebook. These are examples of the channels that we want to use. Then also activity, build a website and also boost visibility on Google. Use Facebook advertising to target specific people within your local area. Like I think example I said earlier, if you don't have enough money to build a website, you can take advantage of Google My Business. Google My Business also creates a website for you. Then online objective here, increase online reach, increase returning customers. These are online objectives. SMART objective, increase Facebook pages, Facebook like from new customers by 50% within the next month. This is a SMART objective. And also another one here is increase booking from past customers by 20 in the next quarter. So these are examples of SMART objectives. So this is how you make your digital marketing plan. So let's look at the 6 steps in building your digital marketing plan. The business goal and objective, we talked about that. The budget and resources, we talked about that. The audience, we talked about that. You decide what channels, we mentioned that as well. You plan your activity and also measure, that is your SMART objective. So here I am pausing for question again. If you have any question, please do drop it in the chat box. I see Lutana has been engaging with us in the chat box. So let me see if we have any question I would need to respond to here. Okay, Mrs. Ejiro here is saying, do you need to download the app, that is Google My Business? Okay, more emphasis. First, you can register on the web. Now, we are currently doing a Google My Business program that we're registering businesses online on Google My Business. You can reach out to us. Like I said earlier, for those who want to get their businesses listed on Google My Business, you can drop it in the chat box. I will be able to identify you and help you get your business listed. Then secondly, you can download the app. The app help it easy for you to manage. Yes, the app helps it easy for you to manage. You can also manage from the web. It's just like having a Facebook, like Facebook, for example. You can manage, you can view your Facebook page from the web, or you can use the app. The app only makes it easy for you to access the Google My Business. So you can take advantage of the program we're currently running. It is free to get your business listed on Google My Business. You'll also get your business on the Google Map, as well as getting a free website from Google. So you can use the app. It is not compulsory that you must use the app, but you can download the app. But we can help you get your business listed on Google free and easy. So there is no other question for me to respond to. All right, so what are the next steps? We are rounding up here. What are the next steps? Learn more using this link that you're seeing on your screen here. learndigitalwith.google.com/data skill, and you have various courses that are there. There are up to 26 topics that you can learn from on how to help to build your brand, how to build your business. And also at the end of your learning, you get a certificate, Fundamentals of Digital Learning from Google. It is an internationally recognized certificate. So please follow us on social media. I'm sure Lotana would have shared the social media handles. You can follow Digital Skills on Facebook, on Twitter, and also on Instagram. You can see the handles listed on your screen there. Facebook.com/Digital Skills for Africa, Twitter.com/Digital Skills AF, and Instagram.com/Digital Skills AF. So you can follow us on social media, and also you can follow Sanstanz as well on social media. Lutana would, I'm sure he would have dropped these various handles. And also there is a certificates link that Lutana would be dropping on the chat box. Please follow the link. Give us your name, your full names, and your certificates will be generated. The certificates for this training, certificates of participation will be generated. And also there is a review link which Lotana would also be dropping on the chat box. So I hope this has been very informative for you, and I hope you've been able to learn a lot of things about how you can build your digital marketing strategy. For those of us that are already running businesses, taking advantage of the internet to drive our business. And for those who don't already have business, the time is now for you to start up a business. The pandemic has opened our eyes to a lot of things. 6 months of our life without doing nothing and not earning any money from our primary jobs. But if you have a business, that will be able to help you. You will understand that between 2019 and now, a lot of logistic companies have sprung up because of the pandemic. So new businesses have started and people are driving sales on the internet. More sales are being generated using the internet, and it will continue this way. It's not going to stop. So for those who don't already have a business to do, I encourage you to think, sit back and think and get started. For those who are already in business, take advantage of social media, the internet, especially to drive your business. Thank you very much and see you next time.